It's that time of year again. Tax season is back, and if you are fortunate enough to be getting some money back from old Uncle Sam, you should treat yourself, or at least treat your G35 or 350Z. Got a list of recommendations here for you in no particular order. Let's get right into this list. Well, if the government was going to give me some of my own money back, first thing I would buy, I think, for my 350Z would be the Z1 Motorsports sway bars. I'm so pumped that Z1 now has sway bars available for this platform. It goes a long way in adding a little bit of stiffness, a little bit of additional control for that chassis. He's already pretty nimble, but when you can add sway bars and attain and maintain optimal contact patch with your tires on the surface of the road, it makes a huge difference. With some adjustability in the front and in the rear, and for under $500 for the set, you're really going to turn your car into a whole different animal. Now, if you got a little cash left over, I'd add some suspension parts in there, whether it's lowering springs from Tane or Reibach or H&R or any of those that are available, or just going straight with adjustable coilovers. Again, Tane, BC Racing, of course, Silvers. There's a bunch of options out there available for the 350Z or G35. The combination between lowering your car, adding a little bit of stiffness and rigidity to the chassis with dampening settings and, again, ride height and also those sway bars, that car is going to handle so good. This one's specifically for the DE, but a thing I'd consider getting with my tax return money is the plenum spacer from Z1 Motorsports. I've got this for my own personal car. I haven't quite installed it yet, but everywhere I look, everyone's saying you got to do it. It seems like just a go-to, like an automatic upgrade that you got to make to this DE. So I'm looking forward to installing it, and I think you should get one yourself. Sun is killing me. But speaking of Z1 Motorsports, another new part that they got out on the market that I actually did pick up and install for myself, check out these pictures, is the Z1 Motorsports engine harness cover. Thing looks sick. Really cleans up the engine bay. Just got a nice sleek look to it. You can get an anodized black or you can get polished aluminum. Looks so nice. It's just, it goes a long way. It's really, really inexpensive for the car, and it just makes a big difference. Yeah, just in looks. It's worth it, that's all I'm saying. Of course, guys, there's links in the description to all these parts that I'm discussing today. Something else I'd consider getting is stainless steel braided brake lines. I'm going to get these for myself. It's going to be a nice little upgrade to the braking system. When your brakes get hot in spirited driving conditions, those soft rubber brake lines, they can get soft and hot and they stretch. That leads to a squishy pedal feel, less braking power, and that's just no good when you're, heading toward a corner with no guardrail in the mountains. So stainless steel braided brake line is going to make a huge difference for you. And again, those are under like $100, so it's definitely a worthwhile upgrade. Pair that with some high temperature Motul 5.1 brake fluid, you're going to love it. You're going to love the feel of the brake pedal. And there's so many things I would get for my Z or G right now. This is crazy. The list keeps getting longer and longer, but I got one more for you. Okay, maybe two more. If you currently own a G or a Z, the chances are that you already had your rear diff bushings replaced are pretty high. But if you haven't, they're more than likely have failed on you already. So a rear diff brace from Bell Raceworks, you can get those at z1motorsports.com. I would check that out. Otherwise, I'd just go right for replacing your rear diff bushings if you can. But a rear diff brace is going to get you a little extra support. Even if you did replace the bushings, diff brace is gonna help out a lot. Finally, the last one. Now, this one is going to require a nice chunk of change, so I hope you're getting a lot of money back from old Uncle Sam, and that's going to be the Z1 Performance Street Clutch. If you guys have been following along, you know that I just had this installed on my Z, and it gets better and better every single day. I still have a couple hundred miles left in the break-in period, but that thing feels so much nicer every time I drive it. I'm super pumped to finally get that thing broken and see how well it can handle the abuse. A lot of good things people have said about this clutch kit, so I'm pumped about it. It's a little bit spendy, but worth it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys plan on spending your tax money on. I always like keeping up on what everybody is doing. It's super interesting to see what other people's priorities and tastes are. So again, leave it down in the comments below. If you have any questions or comments, leave those in the comment section below as well. I get to every single one of them as quickly as I possibly can. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate the continued support more than you can even imagine. We'll see you in the next one.